Theory Test and the Highway Code by the AA. Read for you by Brandon Reese-Taylor on the Jesse Millette YouTube channel. The Theory Behind the Test. Section 12. Documents. This is quite a short section in the theory test questions. It is also different from the other sections because it does not deal with either your driving skills or knowledge of the highway code. It covers all the paperwork and the laws that you need to know about when you start learning to drive. In this section there are questions about driving licenses, insurance, Mot Certificate, vehicle exercise duty, road tax, vehicle registration document, logbook. This section also covers who can supervise a learner driver and changes you must tell the licensing authority about. Driving license. If you are learning to drive, you need a provisional license. You must have a valid license to drive legally. All licenses have two parts, a photo card and a paper document. Your signature appears on both parts of the license. Take good care of your provisional license. If you lose it by mistake, you can get another one, but you will have to pay a fee and wait for the new license to come. When you pass your test, you can apply for a full license. Insurance. You must have a valid insurance certificate that covers you at least for third-party liability. If you are learning with a driving school, you are covered by their insurance while you are in the driving school car. When you are in your own or anybody else's car, you must have insurance. Third-party insurance cover usually comes as third-party fire and theft. It is a basic insurance policy that will pay for repairs to another person's car and allows you to claim on the other driver's insurance if you are in an accident that was not your fault. If you have comprehensive insurance, the policy will pay for repairs to your vehicle even when the accident was your fault. Mot Certificate. Cars and motorcycles must have their first Mot test 3 years after they are new and first registered. After that, they must have an MOT test every year. The MOT test checks that your vehicle is roadworthy, that is, all the parts work properly and the vehicle is safe to drive. Keeps to the legal limits for exhaust emissions, that is, the level of poisons in the gas that comes from the exhaust. If your vehicle is more than 3 years old, you must not drive it without a valid Mot certificate, unless you are on your way to get an Mot and you have booked it in advance. Vehicle excise duty. Vehicle excise duty is the tax that the government charges you to drive your vehicle on the roads. It is also sometimes called road tax. From October 1st, 2014, a paper car tax disc will no longer need to be displayed on your windscreen. To drive or keep a vehicle on the road, you will still need to get vehicle tax, and the Dvla will still send you a reminder when your tax is due to expire. Your vehicle must have valid insurance cover before you can tax it. If required, it will also need to have a valid Mot certificate. You can tax your vehicle online, by phone, or at certain post offices. If you want to keep a vehicle off the public road, you must inform the Dvla by completing a statutory off-road vehicle notification, SORN. It is an offence not to do so. You then won't have to pay vehicle excise duty, road tax. The SORN is valid until your vehicle is taxed, sold, or scrapped. Vehicle registration certificate. The Vehicle Registration Certificate has all the important details about you and your vehicle, such as the make and model of the vehicle. It also has your name and address as the registered keeper of the vehicle. It is a record of the vehicle's history and is sometimes called the logbook. Dvla. The Driver and Vehicle Licensing Agency is known as the Dvla. You must tell the Dvla if you are going to keep your car off-road and are not renewing your vehicle excise duty, car tax, when you buy or sell a car, or if you change your name or your address. This is because your details go onto the Vehicle Registration Certificate and you are legally responsible for your vehicle until you have notified the Dvla that it is off-road or you have sold it. Supervising a learner driver. As a learner driver, you cannot drive on your own. If you are not with your driving instructor, you must be supervised by a person who is at least 21 years old, has a full license for the kind of car you drive, and has had that license for at least 3 years. Note that if a person has a license to drive an automatic car only, they cannot supervise a learner in a manual car.